prepare for this.
Working on this sucker that long.
It's so exciting. Thanks for all your hard work.
I'm tired.
It's been a long time coming for this day. We are going on the road again.
Yep, finally. Shakedown cruise for the Pineapple Princess. And hopefully everything works as well as it should.
The air conditioner is making lots of noises.
It's making lots of cool air,
Yes.
keeping the girls comfortable, hopefully. So,
We got new beds, new layout, new trip. We'll see you on the road.
gotta get some water first.
Gotta get water first. Our first time getting vended water. Loading it up. Pretty cool?
Yeah. This actually works better because you can get the spout onto the...
The bluey was harder.
Well, I had to hold it a little bit farther out and make sure that the spout was directly...
Good morning.
Good morning, Kim. It's JK and Kim in the camper, and we're on our shakedown cruise day 2.
One of our favorite places is this little rest stop in Lake City, Minnesota. Right on the Mississippi River.
Yep.
It's kind of fun.
So a lot of firsts on this trip.
Yep.
First time with water on board that we're actually using, and so far so good. First time with air conditioning, and that came in handy because temperatures were in the 80s as we were driving yesterday. And we used it overnight, and the batteries are doing good. We have 700 and some watts of lithium battery power and solar on the roof, and so I think that's gonna work out okay.
Dogs were happy. I was happy.
Yeah, we're all happy. First time in our new beds and new mattresses.
First time using the porta potty.
That was the
Whoop,
other thing
whoop.
too. So
Did we hit the porta potty? Did we miss the hole?
I don't know. Hopefully you made the hole, and I put one of these. There's
Yeah.
one of those hanging in the bathroom now.
Well, more on that stuff on the way, but we've got a place to go today, so onward we go. Never go that way. Mighty Mississippi, Red Wing, Minnesota.
Up there, I didn't mind that ride up to Wisconsin, so then I cut over at Superior or something.
Well, then we have to come in, yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be able to do that.
I don't know either. Great River Road, Wisconsin style. Look at the little flat ridge up there. Isn't it crazy? I think it's just a knoll. Grassy knoll. Those are railroad tracks. Hello, Pineapple Princess. St. Croix River in Prescott, Wisconsin. Oh, that's cool.
Back in Minnesota again.
Back in Minnesota.
don't think so. The roof was just 7 tall.
It's like rolling. Oh, I forgot about that. Sheep. I got a little part. Oh, it's my grill, yeah. It is very pretty. Ooh, this is a good pitch coming up. What's that?
I don't know.
What's that?
It's forks and everything.
Uh-oh.
It's the ice cream stuck to the thing. Take a look at that.
This is the Great Lakes.
First bite.
Oh my goodness. Mmm. Tasty.
Real ice cream too, probably.
Probably. Second bite.
Well, my first bite.
Your first bite.
Brambleberry.
Bumbleberry.
Humble.
Really good. Okay, we're gonna eat now.
There's one down in town too, but I think that's
Holiday foods.
Ben Franklin too. Typical Tuesday up here during the summer.
Oh, my love is fish and chips place, but I haven't really figured it out. Yeah. Bring it up. In theory. You don't need since you need it? What you got going?
Gotta load another roll of film in this old.
How do you do this? It's been so long.
I know. It's been so long for me too.
Don't you have to put it in like the slot or something?
Yep, it's in the slot.
And slowly
Make sure-
guide it over the
yep.
prongs.
And then you know your film's going through when your rewind moves, because that means the film's getting transported. There we go. Ready to go.
Forgive my finger for being over the lens at one point in this video.
Why am I not surprised?
You're the photographer, not me. Fun to shoot film again.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to see your pictures.
Me too. There's one roll already done.
Gonna skip a rock.
Try.
Can she do it?
How. Don't make fun of me.
Not making fun. There she goes. Oh, see, you gotta find the right rock.
Thanks for finding me the right rock. Now your turn. Ready? Go. What did you do? Come on, you can do it.
You did better than me.
Mark, get set, go. 2. You happy?
Yeah, that's good.
Is
there anybody else looking at the house to buy it, or
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Let me text her quick while we're talking.
Should be fine for it. What'd you say we were?
95, I think.
Oh, heck, that's...
I'm reading everything, right?
Yep. Only you can prevent speed bumps.
That's hilarious.
It's one of your relatives.
Laying on the ground, rolling around. Oh, wait, my face.
Protesting. Well, ready for the Gunflint Scenic Byway. Here we go.
Overlooking it. Hallelujah. Oh, Lord.
Canada's Hudson Bay, eastward to the St. Lawrence watershed. How do you like that ride?
It's bumpy.
It's very bumpy.
I slept through some of it though.
I don't know how you could sleep through
I
my
can sleep
driving.
anywhere.
Well, we just did the
Gunflint
Gunflint
Trail.
Trail. We're at the beginning part of the loop. It loops around. I don't know how many miles the Gunflint Trail is.
I remember seeing one scene that was like 36 miles, so it's probably 50 some miles maybe.
Yeah, but it is bumpy, 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 as you might have seen on the video, but pretty up here. Kind of swampy, a lot of swamp areas, and we were looking for moose. Didn't see any meese, but
A lot of
cool.
fishing lakes, Boundary Waters canoe area, which if you're a canoer, this is primo land for that. And fishing and outfitters and all that kind of good stuff.
A semi truck and trailer just went by. I'm glad he was. Anyway, before the phone slipped out of my hand. So,
I mean, if you look at this, I don't know if you can see it, but that's where we are. There's just a bazillion lakes and places for you to explore. If you're a hiker, there's lots of trails here, but it is buggy in the summer. So 90 degrees and probably high humidity, and not our favorite time to be outside. We prefer the 50, 60 degree temperatures, which is down in Grand Marais right now. That's why I've got a jacket on.
she hasn't been outside yet.
No.
So I think we're going to make a cup of coffee, and so I can get Kim to stay awake, and then we'll head back down towards civilization again.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Kicking dust in the can, making the fall outside the golden. Man, I'm more hungry, hell bent on getting high. It takes
Guess they have to unload onto the barge and then take it across to Kansas.
have no brain. If you like making love at midnight in the tones of the king, then I'm the love that you look for. Rock to me and escape.
Travel mugs for everybody.
Well, wasn't that fun? We were in Grand Marais and we got the sweatshirts. And wow, if you've never been on the North Shore of Minnesota, you need to travel up there. It is beautiful.
It's our third time there, and every time we go up there, it feels different. We have different experiences, and I think sometimes that's what's nice about going close to home, because you can go there more often, and you can experience different things every time you go. So
Yeah. And unfortunately, quite a few of the days were kind of marred by the Canadian wildfire smoke blowing in, and we didn't get the really good vistas and the views of Lake Superior like we wanted to. And then one day we thought it was smoke coming in. It was actually fog rolling in, and that made for some really dramatic pictures. So that was kind of fun.
So onward we go. We're not done on the North Shore yet. Onward north we go to maybe hit Canada.
You never know. We're going to be right at the border, the Canadian, Minnesota, United States border, at the very tippy top of Minnesota as far as you can go. And the place that we're going to be staying is
Grand Portage.
All right, so let's pack up and let's go up north along the shores of the beautiful and mighty Lake Superior. 10% of the world's fresh water is contained in Lake Superior. So
it's big. It's like an
huge.
ocean. You can't see across the other side in most places. So we're going to head up a little bit north, see
Yep.
something new, maybe cross that border. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks
Yep.
for the thumbs up. Keep
Yep.
that going. And tell your friends. Share the videos if you'd like. And join us on our North Shore getaway.
Right. All right. So let's pack up and let's go up north along the shores of the beautiful and mighty Lake Superior.
And join us on our North Shore getaway. Hey,
Right.
you ready? Let's go.
Time to say goodbye to Grand Marais Campground and head our way up to Grand Portage, Minnesota.
Yeah, I just don't remember all this being so fancy. I think they just expanded all that. Watching traffic.
Smoky today. Good for mountain biking.
Fogged in, can't see much. Water's clear.
It's kind of hilariously wonderful. You know, they skip them here, or you know, there's the 4-year-olds just trying to get them in the water.
And some
Down
get
in
10
Grand
skips
Marais.
and some get plunks.
That was us yesterday.
Man, I haven't done that in so long. I just
Yeah,
I fell down, you know.
Yeah, that's right, you lose and if you haven't done it for a while, your elbow quickly gives out.
Yeah.
And your shoulders like, holy cow, I did that as a kid all day long.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh, hi.
Hi. We are about as close to the Canadian border as we possibly can get.
I was just checking for ticks.
And we are at the last outpost in the U.S., the Ryden's Border Store. Family owned since whenever.
A long time ago.
Oh, 1941.
No, that's when
Oh, that's when he was born.
that's when he passed away, yes.
So anyway, we're going to check out some Canadian stuff and head into the store. And then we're going to see if we can get across the border with the paperwork that we have. We're going to check that. So,
I wonder.
all right. So Duty Free Americas, here we come.
Toy section.
I've seen some rocks like that before. Can you polish them up and they look like that? Look pretty. Just drive up there and see them, so we turn around and go back. I would imagine.
Welcome to Minnesota, eh?
Grand Portage State Park, Minnesota, right on the Canadian border. Where are we?
Check this out.
Monument Park.
Just like a museum type thing. Probably. Talking about the Indians.
Probably. But there was like some old buildings and stuff.
You can see how smoky it is. Can't even really even see anything. Terrible.
Smells horrible.
Wildfire smoke thanks to our neighbors in Canada.
Ugh.
Let's go inside.
It's not. So this is the Great Hall.
Yeah.
This is where the Scottish owners of the company stayed during rendezvous. So look at those beautiful Windsor chairs, of which were china, crystal goblets, that cherry table. Yeah. To see Pacific. He did it 12 years before Lewis and Clark. I know. Because he had a network and he did it.
Ooh, well, we are about ready to say goodbye, and thanks for the few days that we've been here at the Grand Portage Casino RV Resort.
Get that mosquito. He's on the stick.
There he is.
Get him. Another one bites the dust.
Got him. Anyway, we're about ready to leave the Marina RV Park. I wouldn't call it a resort.
Very primitive.
Very primitive, lots of mosquitoes and bugs, and well, which is to be expected being up here in the North Woods. Anyway, we're gonna attempt through the smoke, thank you Canada for your wildfires, to go up to, was it High Falls?
High Falls, which is supposed to be the highest, or is it the highest waterfalls in Minnesota?
Minnesota. So we're gonna try to hike in there if it's not too smoky, old lungs, you know. And then we're gonna head back down the hill towards Grand Marais again. So we will see you at the trailhead. Okay, we had our granola bars because we're hikers, and gonna hydrate with some water.
That's our water.
I think
You think that we were going on this epic hike or
well, it's
whatever?
a half a mile.
For us, it's an epic hike.
That's 2 laps around the track at
That's
school.
a long way.
It is, but
You know, most people can do that in like 2 minutes.
yeah. Oh, it's a half a mile in. That's just like nothing. But for us, we'll see. We need to set some ground rules.
Oh, what are the rules?
Too many mosquitoes, we turn around.
Bring the bug spray.
It doesn't work, but we can. If my feet start hurting, we turn around.
That'll be me.
And anything else? The smoke gets too thick.
If there's not benches, then we turn around.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to sit down.
All right. I'm waiting for the granola bar to kick in, and then we'll go.
Just distract yourself with all the beauty that surrounds us. That'll like take us. Don't feel beautiful. Just waking up still.
Me too. This is the earliest we've done a hike.
We haven't really done a hike
No.
before.
Hike to the bathroom. Oh boy.
Goodness.
Oh, this is such a long trail.
We just started.
Oh, we're not even out of the parking lot yet. Oh, that's a good sign.
It is a good sign. It's our second one so far. We haven't even gone an eighth of a mile, maybe 16th of a mile.
That far?
I forgot a hat. This is Minnesota. There's wood ticks. I'm scared of.
Here we sit,
I'm so mad.
defeated. The mosquitoes won out.
They call the mosquito Minnesota state bird for a reason.
Yeah, there's a lot of those state birds here.
Being a Minnesota native, I should have known better. But I really didn't think it was going to be that bad. But I literally was getting eaten alive by mosquitoes.
At one point, both of your legs were.
You got one up here by your eyeball that you smacked.
I did.
It's gone now.
At one point, your legs were completely covered with mosquitoes. I mean, hundreds of them.
From not wearing spray at all because, well, we didn't think about it. We were excited about the walk and excited about getting there, and
Yep.
we just didn't even spray up before we left, which is a mistake. You were dressed better than I was. I'm in tight leggings, and they love those apparently.
Yeah.
You really need loose clothing. I had sandals on with no socks. They apparently love bare feet too.
Yep.
Because
You're
I
gonna
have-
be a pincushion.
I am going to be swollen, and I get such severe reactions to bug bites that I should know better. Mad at myself, mad that I feel like I failed at knowing all that stuff.
Well, the other thing was too that I think we got almost there.
God, it sure seemed like it on the way back.
Yeah, by the amount of running that we had to do to get back to the van. So I'm sorry. Yeah, nothing's like being covered in mosquito guts and blood from who knows who.
So, word to the wise, spray up, wear loose clothing. If you are especially attracted to bugs like I am normally, take extra precautions. You might even want to wear a mosquito net over your face.
Yeah.
It was warm in there though. I mean, we started off kind of cool, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be bad. But at the end, we were sweating pretty good. But until then, I guess we learn and watch the videos on YouTube, what it looks like, because it's as close as we're going to get. And maybe come into the spring when there's no bugs out yet. Early
Right.
spring, that's the time to come here, I think.
I think so too.
Right after the thaw, you can go through there and, wear some snow cleats or something if there's still some ice or something, and watch the thaw on those falls. I bet you'd be beautiful.
Yep. Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Onward we go. Next
Onward.
adventure.
Next one. Let's get some beer or something.
It's like in a corner too.
Yeah, it's up here.
I think they got my head. That's where you go in though. That's a really strange way to get in.
I don't know if this is much bigger than the other place or what.
You want me to go in or you want me just to stay here?
Go in with me?
What do we all need? What do we know? What do you want to eat? Do you want donut holes or
I
an
want some
apple
coffee
fruit?
first.
Where are we getting that? Java Moose?
Sure.
We're gonna try this back out.
Yep.
How does this work?
Let's click it in there.
No, easier said than done. Hi.
Hi, what are we doing?
Making reservations, I hope.
I hope so. Trying to find a spot to stay tonight other than in Grand Marais, which is a beautiful spot to stay at. Nothing goes fast when you're trying to work on the phone.
Looks like a nice one. Hopefully you'll be good, and I don't remember our address anymore. It's been so long. Hang on a second. I think that way. That's a house. There's supposed to be an old timey beach towards the end of this thing. Oh, big divot.
It's a railroad freight house or something.
So that way is the beach. This is the way out. Beach is down that way. Probably in there.
There's a beach down here. At least it's a turnaround spot.
That's the old shore beach. It's not what I anticipated, but
Wanna walk down there?
I can. Oh, it's too hard to get cool and comfy.
That wasn't bad.
Well, that's refreshing. Don't mind my mosquito guts. Cold bath. Abracadabra. You are in a new campground. Poof. Wow. That was fast.
We are trying to get out of the rain. It's been raining quite a bit and kind of windy and very smoky up in the Grand Portage area of Minnesota, right up there on the Canadian border. That was sure fun.
It was fun, but there's more fun to be had.
Right.
We're going to head back down south and get to Two Harbors, Minnesota, just north of Duluth.
We chickened out going across the border, though.
Yeah, we did. I don't know. We've seen other YouTubers crossing the border just fine, and we had documentation for us. We don't have a passport, but we have the Minnesota driver's license called the enhanced driver's license, and we think that should qualify. We had our dog's records with us, so we had that. But we were scared that they might just ransack our van for whatever reason, just to see what we had in here. And neither one of us wanted the stress of having everything all disarray in here for one little loop to go around. And we said, another time.
Next time. It's not as if we haven't been in Canada before.
Right. We both have been in Canada, so it's all good.
Yeah, I think we need to plan a trip to go up there and spend some time up in Canada, and that way it'll make it worthwhile going through all the inspection and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, here we are, Burlington Bay Campground.
It's packed. There's
Oh my
a lot of
gosh.
people here.
Well, it looked like it on the map when I made the reservation. There was only 3 openings, and we grabbed the one by the waters.
Well, this is nice. Wow, we scored on this site right up against the shores of Lake Superior.
Look at that view. My
That's awesome.
goodness.
And some grass out in front so the girls can do their thing and frolic for a minute. Let's celebrate and set up the lawn chairs. And it looks like you got a couple beers out for us, so
We bought some groceries, so we have all kinds of goodies here. We bought some ham salad. We were hungry at the grocery store, so we got some treats. So
Yum.
ham salad and crackers it is.
Okay.
Well, the bathrooms are nice. They nice and clean, and showers, and at least we've got a good place to take a shower. So this is my walk to the bathroom. To our camper. If they had another road in between the roads, that would be nice. So I could just cut across. But they don't. Not a bad little campground. Little twists and turns in this thing. It's not just a straight layout, so there's little loops here and there, and all kinds of rigs and lots of trees. And you can see the lake. As you're walking. And here we are already. It's not the worst. It's 8:41. That took me 2 minutes to get back.
Well, that thing that was following us from Grand Marais up to Grand Portage and right back down has found us again.
Time to hunker down and play some games.
It's just when we were getting comfortable outside. I got to put the chairs away, and I guess we'll be having dinner inside.
I'm scared.
Thunderstorm.
I'm scared.
We just can't get out of the rain.
I'm scared.
Oh, eat cookies and have coffee.
I want to see what it looks like. One moment, please. It looks like. Not liking that. Oh, you're like one away from a full house.
Wow.
Do you remember what a full house is?
Yeah, it's this van with all the dogs in it. We just can't shake the rain, so let's go into town and maybe we can find a cool place to have some breakfast.
That sounds fun. I think I saw one up on the highway.
Okay. So we've been kind of hanging out in the van this morning. The rain isn't letting up, so we are going to go to Judy's Cafe, and it seems to be the local hangout, and have some breakfast, lunch, something, burgers, pancakes, who knows, maybe a combination of those two. So we're gonna do that, show you around.
This is kind of cozy, cool. It reminds me of a restaurant back home. Just that local vibe. It's more of that local vibe instead of the tourist vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of missing my eggs. Everything sounds good because I'm hungry. Dang it, I can just eat everything. You know the song Lola, don't you? Egg, bacon, hamburger. Delicious.
No sense going back to the campground and sitting and looking at the side of somebody else's camper.
That's right.
Let's go do a little sightseeing in the rain.
Come on. Come see the tugboat. Historic, you know.
Wow, it's massive.
Those are the working ones over there. Those are the working ones. This is the historic one. Edna. Look at JK. He went and found some more railroad station stuff down there. So he's doing what he does, taking pictures.
Well, the rain just is not wanting to let up, but we found ourselves a really cool parking space right here at, I think it's like the boat launch, and there's also the historic lighthouse and museum that's right behind us here.
Yeah, the lighthouse is closed, unfortunately, but I love watching these ships and waiting for them to leave. This fog rolling in is super cool.
absolutely pouring out here as we are watching finally some activity out here at the Two Harbors docks. One of the tugboats is pulling out.
Tugboat is starting to go. See him? Just don't know where he's going. Finally see the boats again.
But the weather is not very conducive to tourism right now.
This is such a trip because this is actually color video that I'm taking right now, but the world with these clouds and the fog that just moved in is just taking all the color out of everything. It's totally black and white.
So cool. I'm craving Culver's.
Well, we did eat some dinner, but we didn't have any dessert, and our refrigerator doesn't have a freezer, so I spied a Culver's, so we're all heading over there, girls and us, and see if we can have a early evening treat, nightcap, before we tuck into the campground.
Turtle Sundays for everybody.
What are you doing? Are you in line for Culver's? You're not getting a pup cup. No pup cup for you.
That's so mean. I think we need to ask for one when we get to the window.
No, then I'll throw them all for a loop. You can give her a little bit of yours.
Well, here we are.
We are leaving Two Harbors and the north shore of Minnesota, and of course it stopped raining.
Always the way it works, right? When you leave and you're headed home from vacation, that's when the weather changes to something nice. And the ship did not come in. Well, it came in, but we didn't see
Well,
it.
this is the story of our lives. Our ship didn't come
Ship
in.
never comes in.
Apparently the ones that we were waiting for didn't show up according to those Ship Geeks or Boat Geek websites or apps. So we were kind of disappointed with that we didn't get to see one of the big 1,000-foot Lakers pull into the harbor, but still it was kind of a cool deal. We liked that area where the ore docks are, and you park there, and we had breakfast and coffee, and it was nice this morning.
Yeah, we were up early. We got up probably about 5:30 and hightailed it down to the port so we could try to see the ship come in, and it came in earlier than expected, and then we were supposed to have one come in around 8 this morning, but it looked like it ported at the Superior, Wisconsin port at 8 o'clock, not at Two Harbors, so I think it's going to be at Two Harbors this afternoon. But anyway, we tried. We spent about 4 to 5 hours there yesterday watching the fog and the rain, and you got some great pictures.
Yeah.
So we are headed home via Duluth. That's where we're at now. I will tell you that the roads seem to be a little worse for wear as you head north, and there's a lot of rough roads up here that they haven't gotten around to fixing yet. So Highway 61 up to the North Shore, be prepared for bumpy roads, but
happen to see you driving a limousine with cushy suspension. So thanks for liking, subscribing, giving us the old notification, and commenting on our videos. We truly appreciate that. Until next time.
I guess that's my cue. Until next time. Who knows where we'll be next?
I don't know.
We gotta figure it out on the way home. We're gonna plan our next trip.
We gotta come up with a catch line to end our videos. I think all the other ones are you.
Well, that's all, folks.